Alright, hello CJ. So for this video lesson, we're going to go over the new song that you requested, which is the Bedrot cover. Yeah, Lane Bedrot cover. So I tabbed out the full song here, and instead of starting at the very beginning, we're going to first start here at the end. Because from this measure all the way to here, so that's groove number 2 that starts at the middle of the song. And then this ending line that's at 130 where it starts to fade out, that's in the beginning of the song. So you get pretty much most of the prominent grooves in this song here at the end, and it's slowed down, and so it makes it a little bit easier. So to start off, we'll get this first measure. So all it's gonna be a kick with the open hi-hat, and this whole song has the open hi-hat. So you don't even need that pedal. So it's gonna go kick, hi-hat, and then hi-hat with the snare. The next 3, we have kick, hi-hat, kick. And just for future reference right here, that's what that looks like. I always think of that as like a little triangle. Kick, hi-hat, kick. So if I ever need to do that, I just think of that little triangle right there. So just that kick at the bottom, the very top, open hi-hat, and then kick right there. So we have so far, kick with the open hi-hat, hi-hat with the snare, kick, hi-hat, kick. Okay, after that, we get another hi-hat with the snare and a kick. And if you see that TK above that, I have all the TKs, which are triple kicks. So like right here at the start of a triple kick, I have the TK. So there's 3 kicks. And usually in the song, it'll be kick, kick, kick. So on the second kick, there's usually a open hi-hat. So you can start getting that. So just kick, kick, kick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that triple kick, you can hear that at many different points in this song. So it's a good thing to start practicing already. See all the TKs everywhere. Ooh. Even on page 2, there's quite a bit. But here at the very end. Okay. Yeah, so this first TK starts right here. And then I also highlighted on the next measure where that is. So it's going to be a kick, kick, kick. So what we have so far is, I'll go slow, kick with the hi-hat, hi-hat with the snare, triangle, the kick, hi-hat, kick, open hi-hat with the snare, triple kick. So that's what we have so far that's highlighted. One more time, slowly. Okay. After that triple kick, we have this, which is the first 2. We have hi-hat and the snare to another snare. Now we go kick, kick. So we go snare, snare, and then kick, kick. So all you do is just move that double snare to the kick. Now move it to the kick. Same pattern there. So that's the snare, snare. The first snare has an open hi-hat. The kick, kick, first kick has an open hi-hat. And then all we need is just that ending open hi-hat and snare, which is... Okay, so from this measure to this measure now, what we have is this. One more time slowly. Okay, so now at 121, we add another kind of that previous measure. The only thing now is there's not a kick. It's going to be a snare, hi-hat, kick into that. So no kick. It's just going to be just the one kick after a lone hi-hat. And there's no triple kick going into this. It's just going to be a double. Kick, snare, hi-hat, kick, both hands. So the first highlighted, this highlighted, snare. Last three, hi-hat, kick, and then hi-hat with the snare. Okay, now all together, one more time. Okay, and if you see over here now, so the first 6 there, we go kick, snare, kick. And then the last, it's just 4 snare. So now, all the way through these measures right here, what we have so far is right here. So then after that 4 snare. So after 1, 2, 3, 4, we have a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right there. Extra snare for a 5. And then we have a kick right after that. Then you go into a hi-hat with the snare. And then a kick right after that. That's what's highlighted right there. Snare, kick, hi-hat and snare, kick. 5, kick. Okay, and now all we need to do is do another snare with the hi-hat, kick, and another snare with the hi-hat. So 1. Once you get that down, now for this last part of the measure at 124, we just do 2 snares. So starting with the 4 snares before this measure highlighted, so up there at measure 59, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and all that I was doing was just from here all the way to there. Okay, now all we need for this part is just another of this measure right here. Measure, and the measure number is right here at the top of it. So that's 57. This is 61 right here. And as you can see, it's the same exact measure right there. So it's another kick, kick, snare, snare, kick, kick, and then hi-hat with the snare. And then measure 62, it's the same as measure 58. So it's another kick, kick, snare, snare, and then hi-hat, kick, and then hi-hat with the snare. So going from here to the end sounds like this. So all that's highlighted right here will sound like this. And a little bit faster. that's what all of that will sound like now. And then for the final line, this is what kind of happens at the beginning of the song. So what we have at 1:30 when it really fades off and you can kind of hear it a little bit. It goes like this. So first measure. Oops. First measure, you do a kick with the open hi-hat, snare with the open hi-hat, another little triangle, which this measure is actually the same as the very first one we did up here at measure 56. And then it goes into a triple kick. So the same as measure 56 is measure 63 down here. And that sounds like this. Kick, snare, kick, hi-hat, kick, snare, kick. And you can see up here where all the hi-hats land. It lands with the first kick, first snare, and then in the space in between, kicks 2 and 3, and then with the second snare there. And there's another TK here, so triple right there. So combining at the beginning of measure 63 with the triple kick. So all of this will sound like this. So after this triple kick, we have another snare with the open hi-hat, another triangle, kick, hi-hat, kick, and then a snare with the hi-hat. So I'll start at the triple kick. It'll sound like this, what I have highlighted, except for that ending. So it'll be triple kick. Kick. So kick, 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 snare, kick, hi-hat, kick, both hands. So this ending part right here, it's going to be a snare with the kick and then a snare by itself. So what we have here after the triple kick, one more time. Bump, 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 bump. And then all we need to do now is just at the very end after kick with the open hi-hat, snare with the open hi-hat, kick, kick, snare with the open hi-hat. So now at 1:30 to the end, where it completely fades out, will sound like this. All right, so now let me play from 119 to the end right here. This is how it'll sound. Here we go. There's going to be a little pause right there, and then we go into 1:30. And then that's where it ends right there. So have fun practicing to that one. Just remember just a lot of alternating kicks and hi-hats, triple kicks, double snares, and start getting nice clean fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because earlier in the song, they like to do a pattern. There it is. Where they go kick, 2 snares, and then 4 snares. Kick, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's that one. So hopefully I'll see you next week, and then we can see how far we can get into this one. All right, so see ya.